Hey, it's Mark Ferguson with Invest for More, and I'm back at the laundromat again. And today I'll be seeing if we can get the pop machine to work and program it and change the price and all of that stuff. So it is cold. It is working a little bit, but the dollar acceptor isn't working. So we're going to see if we can fix that. We'll take a look at the laundromat, see how it's doing. And I got a coin sorter too. So we'll try that out, see how it works as well. And the rumor is, it's a rumor, we'll be getting new machines over the weekend, at least a couple of new machines. So we'll see how that goes. But here's what the laundromat looks like inside. Of course, we love the comments and shares. This floor is fantastic at hiding dirt because Nikki was actually working on it a little bit and it was super dirty, but does not look dirty. Now it looks pretty clean. But the vending machine, I am doing something crazy this week. I'm not checking quarters or collecting quarters twice this week. I'm just going to do it once. So I figured I've been keeping track of weekly quarters. It's kind of silly to do it twice, but I checked the quarter machine right there to make sure it had enough quarters in it. It needed some, so we brought some with us. Did put new quarters in there, but we've seen people on the cameras using it quite a bit. So I also have some other new and exciting news, and that's I might have another option to get some new machines, we'll see, or new to me machines, and some better tables. So I think we've got a better option for better tables. More machines are coming, and we'll see, when they actually get here. And there's the coin counter, which I decided not to use. I spent a lot of time on the pop machine, soda machine, so I didn't end up collecting quarters. But I did collect quarters at the Ocho, so I will show you some of the quarters, how it works as well later on, and how much we made from the Ocho, which is an Aplex. So let's take a look at the pop machine, see what we can figure out there. So we are checking out the pop machine. I've been learning all about them, and that's one of the things I really do enjoy is learning about new stuff and how it works. So it's much, much cleaner than it was. Still extremely ugly, but it's so much better than it was when we bought it. We bought this for the laundromat, which is right over there. And I bought off Facebook. I was on vacation, so I had one of my guys go pick it up, pay for it. So it was way dirtier and uglier than I thought it was, but it's cold. That's the first thing. The compressor works, that's great. And it said 50 cents here, 50 cents there, so obviously we need to change those out because I would be losing money selling pop at 50 cents. So I've got some labels to change out there. And then my guy said the dollar machine wasn't working. So I'm like, okay, they said the dollar machine works. What's going on? So after researching this, I figured out your dollar machine won't work if there's no change in your change thing. So this change thing sits right here. I just have it propped a little bit. And it's totally empty. So I brought change with me. Hopefully we put change in it and the dollar machine works. We bought lots of pop or soda. I might have to do a poll on whether you call it pop or soda or Coke. And we'll get that in here. We might need some new little labels there because we have different stuff. But I might be able to cut it off of the 12-pack cardboard maybe? We'll see. So we might have a pop machine. And then I have maybe be getting some more machines and some other exciting news, some other crazy stuff going on too. We stopped by another place this morning. It was interesting. And we'll have to wait to talk about that. But let's work on this pop machine. Okay, so I got the change in here. Only had one instance of dumping all of it on the ground after I didn't have it in the right spot. So we'll try and get that back in there, turn it back on, and we'll see if the dollar machine works. I turned it on and it just made a bunch of noise, so maybe that's a good sound, like from the change machine. Okay, of course, I don't have my dollar ready. I don't want $5, I don't want to empty all the change. I realized too, I was doing it the complete wrong way of how I should be doing it. Come on, fingers crossed. What? No. Come on. No? Well, okay, never mind. Okay, so now that we failed with the dollar thing, or maybe it'll magically start working, I did find out how to change the amount of coins too. So you pop this thing off, and under there's a notch for on, off, and 6 switches, and those determine how much you charge. And so each notch represents, the first one's 5 cents, the second one's 10 cents, the third one's 20 cents, the fourth one's 40 cents, the fifth one's 80 cents, the last one is $1.60. And you do a combination of those to get what amount you want. We want $1, so I'll try and figure that out. So it's running, it's working. We'll test it to see if it takes $1 now to give us a pop. And we have Sprite in there for now. Like I said, we can replace those. Tighter. Oh, look at that. It worked. I wonder if this needs to be tighter. I don't have it all the way on. Okay, we're gonna try the $1 thing one more time too. Okay, now we're all loaded, and this has taken a while. So my urge to be a full-time vending machine person is definitely not as strong as it used to be, not that I ever had one. But I realized before it might not have been working because these numbers don't quite line up exactly how I thought they would. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we had the Sprite, not in the Sprite section right there. So, because these numbers go, I think it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, I think it's working. We're going to put it back together, see how it goes. So we got the pop machine temporarily ready to go. It's working. It delivers pop. Like I said, the $1 thing doesn't work, which is annoying. But, oh, that one doesn't even have one. Oh, I had high hopes back at the office. I'm like, I'll just take the $1 machine off this. Maybe it works. And it doesn't even have one. And again, this is outside still, which is not supposed to be. It's supposed to be in here. But anyway, we've got the amount changed. We've got pop in there. I know this is very ghetto looking for right now. I cannot get the back of these off to go the right way. They're very ugly. I didn't know the right size, so that's temporary till we get that looking better. And we'll get Mountain Dew on there. Those are our choices for now. And we'll see how all this works. So I was planning to put the pop machine in the laundromat, but I decided to hold off. I'm gonna have my guy come over and do it and move it, and then have him just double check everything, make sure it works for him too before we put it in there. And hopefully all is good, and we'll see how it goes. I just remembered though, it kind of collects quarters in the change machine thing and doesn't put them into the bin until it's full. So I don't know if I'm going to know how much money I make right away. I guess we can count how many pops were sold or sodas were sold. Again, I need to do a poll on that. But I promised to show the coin counter, so we will show that from the Ocho. Collected coins there, and it did very well. That's another really good week. It helps when the entire place is occupied. Whew. So that is just 1 week. We'll count that up, and we'll try to use a fancy new coin counter, which I don't know how great that is. So I got a new quarter sorter. I'm not sure how much I like it. Basically, you plug it in, you pull that out. We have a lot of quarters here from the Ocho. You dump those in, you run it, and I thought I was going to count them for you, but it doesn't really count them. It just dumps them in to a bin. And so once it hits the top, then that's 20 quarters. So then it's a little faster than before, but it's not ideal. So that saved me a little bit of time, but it always puts one extra quarter in there, so I have to take that out. Then I have to restack them. I guess if I use the sorter, you're supposed to put in the sleeve and just keep them as $10 sleeves, but I don't want to do that. So I think I need to get a different one that actually counts the quarters for me and go that route, I guess. I don't know. But we had a record day at the Ocho, $93. All right, thanks for watching. We'll have many more updates on the laundromat. Hopefully we get some new machines in here soon. That will be really interesting to see how it goes after those are installed, and the pop machine, if that helps, the vending machines. I'm not expecting, to make a whole lot of money on those, but it's interesting to learn how they work and how all of that comes together, even if it doesn't quite work perfectly. And yeah, like I said, I don't envy those in the vending business because, boy, there's a lot of different things that can go wrong with those, and a lot of different things going on with filling them and keeping them stocked and collecting quarters and change and different things. There's a lot happening. So we'll have more updates on this, other commercial properties, other rental properties, other flips, and lots of other really cool stuff coming up here soon.